Welcome to the History Hunter and our small adventures with the World War II time frame. You're joining me and my daughter today on a trip to Kummersdorf, the Herrenversuchsanstalt. But on the way, just want to show you this T34 up there. It's a Russian Denkmal or memorial. This is a memorial for the terrible action that took place around Halbe, and the Soviets chasing the German 9th Army west, and all the insane sort of fighting and well, you could say wartime happenings. This is very common in Germany. You have like huge denkmals everywhere where you used to have the Eastern Germany. You can see this big sort of thing they had set up there, and on the top, that's not possible to see right now, but you have the Russian star. See if I can zoom in on the top there. See the Russian star. It's actually quite amazing to see how many Soviet memorials there are. But you know, after 45, the Soviets ruled here, and this is what they wanted to do. They wanted to put up the memorials from their sort of perspective. But these tanks were some very, very good war machines, and they could travel with quite spectacular speed through the battlefields. Not that heavy armor and big cannon as the Tiger tanks or those sort of tanks, but a very, very versatile tank to use on the battlefields, which they were intended to do. Here's a view of the backside of the T34. Formidable machine, as I said, very, very fast at the battlefield, and extensively used in the battle for Berlin. These are totally restored tanks put on display here, so it can be a memorial for everyone to see. These tracklings are more than often found outside in the battlefield areas. You can actually see them lots of places just laying around in the forests. You can see heavy duty armor here welded on to the drive wheel of the tank there. See, they have some armory over the exhaust outlets. It's the main thing on the memorial site. This thing here. You can see the Soviet star up there. 1941 to 1945. And here you can see the Soviet soldiers. They made a very nice looking sculpture there. That is probably the Soviets crossing the Udra river. You see the bridges there are damaged. You can see the Soviet soldiers running along with the tanks. Makeshift boat made to get over the river, and they're facing west. Special place for relatives to come commemorate the brave men and women who took part in history's worst chapter of all times. That's at least what I think. Some massive tanks underneath here. Yeah, maybe fuel, aviation fuel. Could it be oil? Diesel oil? Who knows what could be down there? Another one. Huge metal tanks down there. Maybe this was some sort of supply area. Pretty special to think about that nature has taken over so quickly. 1994, that was the time when the Soviets sort of left. And look at it, it's absolutely gutted with trees and green grass. And like the building over there is so high, but the tree is almost higher now. So give it a 20-25 more years and you won't be able to find anything. It will be like the ruins of an ancient pyramid. There's something in here as well. Huge building. Small hut, guard hut, whatever in there. Large building that could be a World War II structure. Definitely looks old in the building way and the material they used. Look at that, another building. I'm guessing a World War II structure because of the type of top areas on the windows there. That looks very much like the German work. It's very, very big. It's like 100 meters down there. I wonder what that could be. As I said, it was mostly vehicles, experimental activity vehicles, but also in the test sites for V1 and things like that, which is further back. Must have happened a lot of exciting things here. Even Mr. Brown was here. Hitler didn't like that at first, but he had to acknowledge what they did. A bit dark, a little bit spooky. This is absolutely like stepping into the past. There's a wooden roof. That would probably be more like the German building style. Dark rooms. We don't have any flashlights, so it won't be possible to go in here. Room after room. Russian writing. Stairs going up. Who knows what's around the top there. One spot there is a fence inside the fenced in spot, so who knows what that could be. Looks like a big reservoir, a round reservoir. But why is it inside a fence, inside a military fence of a former camp? That's strange. Looks like a well going very, very far down there. Another building here. What if the public people found out about everything that happened here, huh? That would be fun to know exactly what the Soviets did here. Look here, it's a big pool. It doesn't look nice at all. I wonder what happened here. Look at that. Is that a water reservoir or what is it? And what could be hiding down into that water here? Who made it and why? Look at that. That is really big. Welcome to the past. So what do we have here? Who knows? Maybe this was the Germans themselves building that thing. Nothing here. Just a lot of nothing. Just a lot of nothing. It's the same story all over Germany for these camps. They're just being torn down, looted for anything, and left to rot. And nobody wants to pay to get them away, and no one can use them for any smart purpose. I'm thinking there are steel bars on the outside of the windows here. Was that to keep people inside? Or was it to keep people from coming inside? And they're very, very sturdy. So there might be something special that was in here, which required heavy-duty reinforcement bars in the window. A lot of people would like to go to Chernobyl, the Pripyat, I'm not sure what it's called, area to see abandoned buildings and cities. Well, here's advice for you. They're all over Germany. It's just a matter of doing some research and finding the locations. You can see thousands of buildings and features like this. You can see the Soviet guard hut here in front of the old Kummersdorf big building, and here is actually the railroad passing the Kummersdorf Anlage. It's closed off with a boom over there, so it's not functional anymore. See the other way actually splits up. That just tells you that this place is huge. It's got its own railroad tracks going everywhere, and it's a bit special to walk here, you know. So many things happened here so many years ago, especially in the World War II time frame era, and switch over here. Just imagine how much military material that went through here. All the way up till the April of 1945, there were special tanks units, imaginary also tank units that was deployed around the last battlefields of Germany. So very, very special. So once upon a time, this was a glorious here PowerPoint area, and now it's nothing. Absolutely nothing. The casernes, the casino, there was everything here. So many thousands of troops serving, engineers, officers, they were all here. Well, it's about 35 degrees plus Celsius, so we're not gonna stay here too long. There's a lot of mosquitoes. Sorry. But I really hope you enjoyed this little walk back in time with us. If you ever go to Germany, look up some of these places. Some of them are heavily guarded, and there's a lot of people going around saying you can't this, can't that. This place, it was totally open. We didn't climb any fences. It was open and holes all over the fence area, and we just walked straight in. We don't want any trouble. We just want to find out what's here and look at some of the past things that happened in the region. So I just have to say thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed it. We will definitely be back in an adventure in the near future. So until then, keep watching, keep subscribing, and we'll see you later.